All right, hello everyone. It is day number 364 complete. Hi there, I'm the Pathwalker. I upload daily videos on my life, how my day went. Did things get better? Did things get worse? And I talk about what I learned. So we are at this point one day away from the big day, day number 365, which marks 1 year of doing this. And I have different thoughts that are coming up. The main one being kind of like, oh, I really want to make it count. I want to really make it count. But I know that it's not that good. I don't know. I bounce back and forth between it. There's something exciting about it. There's something, you know, um, that I think is worth celebrating, and there's something nice about coming out on top for it. So let's, without further ado, talk about this day. I'll talk a little bit more about this point at the end of the day, but here we go. Now, this day, as much as I wish it wasn't, was not as ideal of a day as it could have been. First of all, it's 3:14 a.m. Um, Last night we didn't floss, and the problem was the sleep. So 4:30 a.m. was the plan when we were going to go to sleep. We did stream, but we ended up, um, and we actually ended up entering our bed at 5 a.m., which was excellent, all things considered, especially with, how things were. However, um, we ended up we ended up like, I don't know, I was in bed for like 30 minutes. I couldn't fall asleep. And then the worst thing happened. Well, not the worst thing. Let's be careful here. I ended up just going on my phone. I think I was curious about something because I was just bored. I opened the phone and then I think I ended up staying on my phone until around like 6:15 a.m., something like that. I don't know, 6:20. So, like, I tried to sleep, couldn't. I understand that this, going on my phone is not the solution at that point. It wasn't the best. Well, hold on. While it was bad, it wasn't the worst thing in the world, so I don't want to beat myself too much over it. Then what happened, we ended up kind of waking up around uh 2:30 p.m., 2:40 p.m. We were on our phone kind of like just waking up. For some reason I was more tired than I thought I would be. And then I brushed my teeth, but then I came back. I was like, I don't feel like showering right now, and I ended up going on my phone until like 3:30. So unfortunately, we had some issues with phone time. Other than that, and because we were kind of still rushed, we didn't have our egg meal. We ended up having cereal. That's kind of the usual thing. Abercan went well. I didn't set up the rock climbing hole. My mom wasn't available anyways. I asked her, but there wasn't time to do it. Maybe clean around. Maybe clean. Nothing really came to mind there. I don't know why it's not letting me. Maybe clean around the house. Okay, there we go. And I didn't do Twitch work, but this Twitch work was done afterwards. Work went pretty much good. Again, I feel like mentally I'm moving in a better direction for work. Uh, I ended up actually having a long thing at work where I ended up kind of staying and working past and checking some things. I finished, I think it took me like an hour. I stayed an hour until 1 a.m. And then it was 1 a.m. And then I still wanted to get my stream work done or Twitch work done. And what I ended up doing was I kind of just practiced for a game that I'm streaming. So I'm happy that I did that. Abstinence, which I'm happy about, check. We did really good, no issues at all. So really happy to see that. I currently have a bowl of water that's kind of hopefully kind of boiling. I don't know how long it's been, but I'm going to be quickly eating some pasta soon, and then we're going to go to bed. All things considered, I'm going to give myself 4:30 a.m. I'm going to push it here, which means I'm also going to be pushing a little bit over here as well in regards to the schedule. Just an extra 30 minutes all around. So this is, well, I haven't even gotten to tomorrow's schedule. So there are a little bit more things I want to go over. So the first thing we actually did was we did our ab workout. This time I did 5 sets of the 20-second high plank. So I went from 3 to 4 to now 5. Next time we're going to go for 6. See how we handle it. I really like this workout because it's actually a really fast workout. That's what I really like. It's pretty intense. And the more sets that I do, the harder it is. So really happy to see that progress going. Serial, walk the dog. Again, great with walking the dog. That's really been. I think we haven't been so good at walking the dog in a long time. Really enjoying that. Um, had soup as our middle meal. Wrote tomorrow's schedule and talked about the Twitch practice. Our plan for tomorrow is going to be uh, just waking up, having our egg meal. I'm thinking of doing some leg exercises, depending on how my hands feel, because I don't know, my hands are a little they're really sore from the rock climbing I did the day before. So, and that's a great thing. So I don't know. I feel weird like holding dumbbells or I don't know. I'm probably gonna end up doing the stair run as opposed to like some weighted squats that I normally do in these cases, which I'm fine with. Gonna hopefully walk the dog again, and then same thing, rock climbing hold if my mom's available for that. Um, extra laundry. I wonder why I said extra laundry. Oh yeah, extra laundry as in my sheets, like my bed sheets, the bathroom mats. These are kind of like things that I know I probably should wash them more often, but kind of it's good, to do it. And then clean the basement is another thing I could be working on. So kind of have those things all set up. Now, we also have our stream, of course, and that is planned for. I'm giving myself until 3 a.m. if I go until 3:30, even though I'd like it to. No, I think I'll put it at 3 because it really is intended to be a short stream. I don't want to push it to expecting 3:30, so let's just do it this way. That makes a lot more sense to me. So that's the plan for tomorrow. For this, again, sleep. We went to bed at the right time, but we had the issue with the phone and we weren't able to just get out of bed when we should have. So for that reason, I'm just going to keep sleep right over here. Nutrition overall is, good, especially we're going to have some pasta now. Fitness, again, one more. Actually, wait, I did say if we had our next non-rock climbing day, so good. Fitness is now in the green. Main job is we can keep it there. Twitch, honestly, a little bit more work, a little bit extra stuff, and we can put Twitch back into the green again. Rock climbing's looking good. Family, friends, romantic. The fact that we improved at least today and bounced back, in my head at least, towards the issues with pornography, I feel like putting romantic back there makes sense. Vacuuming, we can leave there. Cleaning, laundry, grooming, dog walking. Yep, we could keep all of these here. Grooming, I guess at this point I could just put it at a dark green. That's fine. And that's that. Okay, so what is there to really talk about now? Um, I'd like to talk about this kind of build up that I'm having right now towards day 100, 365. Part of me is always like, not wanting it to come. It's weird, right? It'd be like, shouldn't you be really proud and excited to get to the point where um, you're doing a year of doing this? Of course I am. But there's also a sense of me feeling like I have this pressure of wanting to finish strong. And we had the potential, we were really doing well, and then that disaster happened where I stayed up all night streaming and drinking, and then I had that issue with abstinence to pornography, like in a bad direction. Fortunately, we recovered. We're right now on the right track, but sleep and phone time kind of struggling with. I really don't want to look at my phone at all tonight, especially. I don't want to look at it in the morning. But I want to just talk about it a little bit, just the feeling of, because to me, it's kind of like with certain things. I don't know if I want to really get too much into the direction I'm thinking of going, but let's say I finish day 365 amazingly, like I go even further beyond to other things. That's great for that day. It's great for the message, for the year. But at the end of the day, if that was a fantastic day and then more than fantastic day, and then in a few days, 3 days, we suddenly slip up everywhere, it kind of doesn't matter to me, right? So there's a part of me that's like, I have the pressure. Do I go crazy and try to be perfect? I think at the end of the day, the best thing is let's just treat it like any other day, because every other day we are trying to get better and we have our goals and we have the things we want to do. We're going to celebrate. We're going to talk about a year. There's a lot of things to go over. I'm thinking for my year review, I'm probably going to do it on Thursday night because tomorrow I'm going to be streaming. Not doing anything crazy, not doing anything different. Um, I'm going to make a long video for day number 365, I'm sure, just talking about everything and certain ideas. But the overall review is going to be a more in-depth, longer video, probably 30 minutes plus, maybe an hour, who knows how long. And I plan on doing that on Thursday night, so tomorrow's Wednesday. But yeah, it's exciting. I do see the progress that I've made in many different areas, so I'm really happy about um, things. Again, there is a feeling, the main feeling that I'm a little worried about, and I don't know if this is me being just too hard on myself or self-critical, but I did want to be at a better position than I currently am by this point. But the main message that I will be sharing in that moment truly is that it's all about the process. And maybe that's a buzzword for some people, but I wonder, and I'm kind of talking about some points I'm going to be making in that video then, but what if I didn't do this daily vlogs? What would have happened to me, right? Too many times I think people only look at like the way that someone went, they did something and things barely got better. But what if in an alternative timeline they didn't do the thing and then things got drastically worse, right? What if I would have been in an absolutely terrible position as opposed to a moderately better one than when I started out? But despite that, my main message that I've said in my consistency, the importance of consistency video is slow, steady change. A year is honestly not that much. It's a lot of time and not a lot of time at the same time. There's a lot more years. There's a lot of things to do. So I don't think anyone should feel too hard on themselves, even if they're working towards a goal and there's limited progress. At the end of the day, as long as you are actively reflecting honestly with yourself and you are making changes and you are problem solving, addressing the difficulties, trying to adapt, that's all that matters to me. Um, some people I know will disagree and be like, you need to be tougher on yourself. You need to like really just like man up, or I don't know what it is, but like some people I think have this. I just I don't know. Maybe for some people that can work. I personally think that it doesn't work for practically 99.9% of people. And it's weird. People often think they're part of the 0.1% of some whatever statistic. You're not. Um, but I truly think that being able to care about yourself, value yourself, treat yourself with the respect that you actually deserve is extremely important than beating yourself up over not meeting expectations or comparing yourself to others, going, that guy was able to do it in this time, I should be able to do it in this time. If I don't do it in this time, I'm a failure, and that's the fuel that's going to keep me going. I don't think that someone living on that type of energy day to day is truly a happy person. And I've shared this many times. I think while some people can be very successful financially with certain things, when they're in their 30s, their 40s, their 50s, or their 20s, whatever, just because you are able to get to a certain point, usually financially or successful with a company, those things alone, to me, aren't what um, really winning at life is. To me, what winning at life is doing things for a better tomorrow, for a better future, while also enjoying your day to day. If you are not enjoying your day to day for years and years, but you've accumulated wealth when you're older, and then you have that safety net or whatever you want to call it with you have that money. I don't think that's winning. I think that's not making the sorry about that. My headset died again. Um, I think that's, not making the most of life. Uh, I think we want to make the most of life with the time that we're here, and truly, I think you want to enjoy it. So, anyways, I'll leave you guys with that. Sure, I'm sure more is to come with talking about all of this tomorrow, and of course the next day when I go over the 1 year of 300 1 year of doing these daily vlogs and talking about it and reviewing it properly. But uh, that's for then. Now's for now. I'm gonna enjoy my pasta. Gonna watch something small and short. Gonna go to bed at 4:30, wake up well, have a great day tomorrow, and just take it as usual, one day at a time, working towards just improving ourselves. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.